Here with Kentucky transfer quarterback Cutter Boley. Cutter, how has it been acclimating to life here in Tempe so far?
It's been awesome. The fan base has been great. The people in the town have been great, super welcoming. All the guys on the team, the coaching staff, everybody's been super great throughout this process, and it's finally starting to settle down and everything like that. But it's been an awesome experience so far.
What ultimately led you to make the decision to transfer to ASU?
You know, I think the biggest thing for me when entering the portal was I wanted the opportunity to win now and win at a high level. And I think with the combination of guys and the coaching staff that we have here, I think we have the opportunity to win at a high level right now.
Between Coach Arroyo and Coach Dillingham, they have a long track record of developing quarterbacks. Bo Nix, Justin Herbert, Jared Goff. What is it like to see that track record of what they've done for other quarterbacks and what they can do for you?
Yeah, I think that is super exciting for me. You know, as a quarterback, I think that's one of the biggest reasons I chose here is because the type of quarterbacks Coach Dillingham and Coach Arroyo can develop and how much I can learn off both of them. But, you know, that was one of my biggest things when I entered the portal is I wanted to be developed. You know, I wanted to be put in a situation where I have the opportunity to become the best quarterback that I can possibly be. And I don't think there's anybody else better in the country that can do that besides Coach Dillingham and Coach Arroyo.
Starting 10 games in the SEC as a redshirt freshman, how do you feel your time in the SEC, seeing that high caliber level of college football, has prepared for you for what you can do here at ASU?
Yeah, for sure. I'm super. That gave me a lot of experience. You know, I got to learn a lot. I made a lot of mistakes. Did a lot of good things that I can learn from, and I think overall I wouldn't trade that time for anything. You know, I learned a ton. I grew so much as a person, and on and off the field. You know, I grew as a player, grew as a person. And, you know, overall that time in the SEC, you know, it's going to make me a better player at the end of the day. And I learned a ton of ball from Coach Hanman, Coach Cohen, all those guys that were there. Yeah, no, I'm super excited to be a Sun Devil now.
You're a Kentucky native, right? Kentucky kid, went to Kentucky. Now you're leaving the state out to the West Coast. Why take this leap of faith?
You know, as a kid, my dream was to play in the NFL, not play at some certain place in college. You know, I kind of had to take that in mind. I had to take a step back, kind of see it from a bird's eye view, and what would be the best situation for me as a player and as an individual. And you know, when I took that step back and kind of evaluated the whole process and got the opportunity to come out here to ASU, you know, I think just it aligned with everything I wanted and a program, and you know, they were excited to have me out here and everything like that. But overall, just Coach Dillingham, Coach Arroyo, the rest of the staff, the rest of the players in this team, it just brings me a lot of excitement about the future for sure.
Seeing a couple of the top targets in the portal, Amari and Miller and Reed Harris, what excites you about working with those guys?
You know, just having those two as a receiver makes it pretty easy for a quarterback. You know, I'm just super excited to go through the spring and continue to build my relationship on and off the field with those guys, continue to become friends with them, and just see the places we can go. You know, I think they're super bought into the process, super bought into their own personal development, and just this team in general. You know, I think that's the best part of being around all these guys is super bought into the team. You know, everybody's a team player. Everybody wants to win. And if you're going to win, you got to win together.
Final thing for you, Cutter. What's your message to Sun Devil fans about what you're going to bring to Tempe this fall?
Yeah, I'm excited to be a Sun Devil. I'm excited to build that relationship with all the fans and all the people out there in the community. And I'm excited to go win some ball games.